Hello, my sexy Scorpios. This is Molly with Soul School Tarot and Astrology, and I'm here with you guys today for your full moon in Virgo tarot card reading for my Scorpio, Sun, Moon, and Rising sign. So this Virgo full moon happens on March 9th. That is the exact same day that Mercury goes direct. So it ends its retrograde motion. It's also going to remain in the shadow phase until about the end of March. Y'all, Spirit got jokes, okay? Spirit got jokes because they just said to me, well, that's all right. That's where Scorpios are comfortable, okay? In the shadows. That's a call in, okay? It's not meant to be a call out, but I feel like that's kind of relevant to the message. My guides are very present at this time. Some of y'all's are too, I am sure. Okay, so there's definitely a message coming up for Scorpios. Let's see, in my other videos, I rambled on for a couple minutes about how we're moving into this beautiful spring energy, you guys, okay? Mercury's going direct. The sun is moving into Aries. By the way, Mars is going to be very, very busy. Mars is going to be very busy. I haven't actually made it yet, but keep an eye out for the Virgo full moon astro forecast, because last month when I talk about the Pisces new moon astro forecast, I talked a lot actually about Venus and what Venus is going through in that 2-week period of time. Mars is going through a lot of the same things. So Mars is sort of a co-ruler of Scorpio. I don't know why words won't come out of my mouth right. It is a co-ruler of Scorpio. Mars and Pluto are your rulers, okay? So just know that Mars is going through kind of a lot right now, but also, and by the way, it's going to be meeting up with Pluto. Check out the astro forecast I talk about, okay? But also the sun is going to be moving into Aries. Aries is, of course, ruled by Mars. That is the beginning of a whole new astrological cycle, a whole brand new astrological year, okay? That's coming up on March 19th, which is also the spring equinox. Saturn's going to be moving into Aquarius on the 21st, so it's just going to really lighten up the energy that we've been under. Look what you guys got, the full moon in Pisces. This is the exact opposite of a full moon in Virgo, okay? Because they're on an axis. We're in Pisces energy hardcore. Actually, right now, Mercury, when it went direct, it was in Pisces, but it went backwards all the way to get into Aquarius territory, all right? So it's in Aquarius territory until it goes direct. And then it's going to come through Pisces again, like a whole new round of Mercury going through Pisces. And I feel like that's really significant for you guys because Scorpio is a water sign, but they are tacticians. I don't know where that word came from, but that is realness. That is realness. Scorpios are tacticians. They're very strategic. They're always thinking. They're always processing something deep underground, okay? They have these like little, no, I love what Spirit's doing right now. Okay, they're showing me, maybe I feel like there's something like this in Hunger Games if you read the books. Isn't there just some sort of weird underground lair where they're running like the revolution or something like that? I don't know, a lot of things are coming together in my brain right now, okay? But it's like this giant underground bunker where facts are being gathered and all this good stuff, and like plans are being formed. Like it is a situation room, so to speak, all right? Like mission control type of place, but I'm getting major like CIA vibes, okay? So it's this like secret spy layer deep in a mountainside, but it's not even in a mountainside, it's deep underwater, because that is the Scorpio energy that I'm getting right now, okay? You guys do all of that fact processing in order to inform your emotions instead of letting your emotions just inform you, okay? All right, so this is like a very heavily channeled message, you guys. All right, anyways, some of you guys, oh wow, yeah. They're even showing me like memes and stuff that kind of like dig at Scorpios, and I don't want to go too far into that because I don't, you guys, a lot, I know that Scorpios have a bad rep amongst you know, the quote unquote astrology community, like the astrology meme community is really what I mean when I say that, all right? But it's just a misunderstood energy, okay? I love Scorpio energy, okay? I'm a Taurus sun, so I kind of got it, all right? But so they're showing me this underground layer where you're processing all of your facts, all right? And it's like what you don't realize is all of the water that separates the air, because the air is your mental space, okay, from like all of the water also has the ability to transmit information and to gather information. And that's what you guys don't get, is that your emotions gather data for you all the time. It's just easier for some of you guys to look at the facts rather than the feelings. Okay, so whatever it is you're going through right now, Scorpio, this is what you're being asked to do. Balance spirituality and practicality. Because when Mercury is moving through Pisces again throughout the rest of March into April, what's happening is your mental body is being flooded with water. That water is not staying in its place. It's seeping into, oh shit, now they're showing me leaks, okay? So have you ever seen C-Lab 2021? Isn't that weird because it's like 2020 right now? That's, I think, what year that was. But it's like they're showing me that the water is beginning to leak into this underwater spy lab because it needs to be paid attention to. I'm going to take a deep breath out. I got to get some more water. I'll be right back. All right. Needless to say, Scorpio, I cannot wait to dive into this. I'm going to my Morgan Greer Tarot. All right. The message, by the way, I don't know if I said these words out loud. Okay. Balance spirituality and practicality. The spirituality is the water that's trying to seep into your spy center. And the spy center is your practicality. That's like I said, it's like mission control. But it's submerged under so much water. All right, guys, so they're showing me now, okay? I hope this imagery has made sense to you before. Because you got the spy lab under, okay, here's the spy lab, and it's underwater, okay? You're in a boat on top of this water, and you're getting data from the spy lab about what's going on in the water. The spy lab was like, yeah, there's so many waves right now, and blah, 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 blah. But you're sitting right on top of the freaking water. You could just look out of your boat and look and observe the water directly and have that data without having to waste the time in the processing center to send you that data. All right, I hope this is making sense to you guys. This is the Moon card. Page of Cups is definitely water energy. Duh. Cancer, Pisces, Scorpio. All right, so I am calling upon, as if they weren't here already, divine spirits of love and light, archangels, ancestors, allies, and guides to help me just put together and deliver to you guys a clear, unbiased message that relates to your achievement of your highest good. Okay? That's my intentions. I'm sitting right here. All right? I'm so happy to have Morgan here. This is my Ride or Die deck. I've had this deck since 1999. Okay. Ooh, yeah. You don't want to move forward because you haven't been listening to the water data. Okay? If you had been listening to the water data all this time, instead of trying, like if you just look out the boat, okay? Oh shit. This is you in your boat with all of your facts. Okay? And this is the water itself. It's like you're sitting here analyzing these facts instead of just rowing through the freaking water. Okay? Just feel your emotions and move through them. Because these are the two parts of you. This is the part of you that's gathering the data. And this is the part of you that's the water. It's the emotion. It's really, really sad. And I feel like what's about to happen, the metaphor, the part of the metaphor where the water begins to leak into the spy station, is she's about to like freaking snap and be like, would you just row somewhere already? Okay, interact one-on-one with the water. But if you've been doing that all this time, you just probably would be in a little better healed space, okay? You're trying to process this mentally. Are you an air moon, for God's sakes? I'm making fun because I'm an air moon, all right? I'm a Gemini moon. So I get this. Yo, I get this. That's the reason why that whole scenario makes sense to me. Is I like to gather data. Scorpios and Geminis are saying like that, yo. I'm letting you know, okay? Virgos too. I called us all out, okay? This Fool came up inverted, all right? And he's got things to say to me. Give me a second. These are the things that I'm feeling, but I don't know how to get the words out to say what this Fool is all about. It's like you're just like complete refusal to look at that. Oh, shoot. Yeah. Because see, look, this guy, oh, he's doing the same thing. The water's right behind him. All he has to do is turn around and look at it. He's sitting here. This is him trying to decide based on the data that he's gathered about water conditions, what he's going to do with this whole situation. Okay, you know what the situation is. I don't. Okay, all he has to do is turn around and look at the water. Okay, there's birds. There's a boat you can observe. You can even look and see somebody else out on the voyage that you're questioning whether or not you want to take. Okay, but this is somebody who is. Why are they making me line that up? Look at this yellow and the blue. Okay. I've never had these cards line up like that before, and look at this. But it did it in one of my last reading too, okay? This yellow and the blue, the yellow is, ooh, okay, thank you. You made sense. Thank you, Spirit. You made sense. All right. The yellow is the solar plexus. This is your will. The blue is the throat chakra. That's your truth, all right? You are obsessed with your will and not your truth. You're not paying attention to your own truth because you're only looking at the swords are telling you. The swords are telling you where you think you want to go, but your water is trying to inform your throat chakra. It's trying to inform your truth. Okay? You guys, I know, here's the thing. I want to advise you to like talk to somebody about what you're feeling, but then I'm also getting this message that you guys aren't going to do that. I'm sorry, I'm not trying to make fun of you, but it's like you guys are more secretive than that. Some of you guys might have somebody you feel like that you can talk to. Just the act of talking, okay? Letting that information go through your mind and your emotional body and out your throat chakra is going to be very informative to you. Okay? Heart chakra healing also, because the heart chakra is what lies between, that's the little splashes of green, is what lies between the throat and the solar plexus, okay? You just have this mission that you want to move forward because it's your will, but if you spoke your truth, if you got in touch with your truth, you would be so much more in tune with divine will, okay? Yeah, that's the energy that got you in right now. Yeah, this goes over here. Okay. You just have a lot of fantasies. And this is what you're set on, but you're not looking at actual truth. Because let's look at these things. All right. If these are your options, okay, how many of them are really desirable? Okay. You want to F with that dragon? I didn't think so. You want to climb that big scary cliff? I didn't think so. Oops, there it is. Okay. You want to deal with somebody who's wearing a mask. There's only like, literally, there's only like 3 of these cups that are actually desirable. Okay? But the place where you're trying to go right now, where mission control is their objective right now, you're not looking at all the data. You're going to end up coming up with this whole plan and this whole mission. Because once how do you say it? like the, you know, the plan for like how you're going to carry out the mission and everything like that. They're almost showing me like a football playbook. Okay, once you've got that playbook written, you're sticking to it. And what Spirit is trying to ask you right now is make sure that you're letting your intuition and your emotion and your practicality inform that playbook, inform your mission objectives at this time. Okay, because a lot of what your will is focused on right now, your solar plexus energy is focused on right now, is just moving you away from the past without actually healing from it. Okay, y'all, what is in the air today? Maybe it's just me. Maybe it's just good to get reading again because I took a couple days off. I just did my reading for Cancer. It was like over 30 minutes long. I'm trying to keep these within like 20. All right, these are giving me an energy that they're not ready yet. I gotta go back to Morgan, okay? And she just wants this, okay. All right. Do we have, what do you have? Advice? Okay, show me how we can advise Scorpios right now. We are going to shuffle. Thank you again. What do we got? I love that. I love, you know, that's my favorite card in the whole deck. That's my favorite card in the whole deck, you guys. Any deck, every deck. And I got the Tattoo Tarot. Oh my gosh, I love the star card there. But Temperance, obviously. 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 This is you. I get it. And the Queen of Swords, you guys, they won't leave me alone with this. Where are you there? Okay. This Queen of Swords energy, up, inverted. Inverted. Okay. That's an over-reliance on data. You're being cold and you're shutting off your emotional data. And even if you're just, even in the realm of logic, okay, things that looking too, I'm trying to trace things and it's all backwards to me. Things that looking too good for you. Look how bloody that sword is. Okay. It's being stuck in your thoughts. That's not even a pleasant place for you guys to be. It's not. It's not. It's painful. It's hurting you. It's cutting you. Okay. There is hope and there's renewal. But this, ooh, yeah, I know exactly what you're telling me. Okay. So the triangle over the heart here is, of course, it's about heart healing. Heart healing needs to take place, okay, in order to, because they're showing me all the colors again, in order to bring the yellow and the blue together, okay? And you guys, if you look at a map of the chakras, okay, each chakra, like your heart is the center and it's green, okay? The one right above it is the throat chakra and it's blue. The one right below it is the solar plexus chakra. It's associated with the color yellow, all right? Each chakra that is one step away from the heart chakra mirrors the other. So there's always just inherently a close connection between the throat and the solar plexus, the same way that there is between the third eye and the sacral, the crown and the root, okay? So what these colors are trying to tell me today is that it is this dealing with this water, which equates to heart chakra healing, that triangle over the chest. All right. That is what is needed for this renewal. Okay. There is so much hope in your future, but remember how it said balance, spirituality and practicality. Okay. That's what she's doing. They've both got these 2 jugs of water, okay? By the way, the star is Aquarius energy and Temperance is Sagittarius energy. So those planets might be significant in your chart. And you guys, like I said, I've never had these cards talk to me so much, just like side by side. Because it's like these 2 landscapes are side by side. One's in the nighttime and one's in the daytime. For some of you guys, the best thing to do is going to be like sleep hypnosis, like subconscious, sleep meditation type stuff. Okay. Now I realize that there's a certain amount of bravery in like, okay, let me just let this thing play for 2 hours while I'm not really around to criticize it or critique it or accept it with my logical mind. But there's a lot of you guys that's the best way to access your subconscious mind, to access this water in order to do the heart healing work that you need to do. Okay. But the whole purpose of this is balancing out spirituality and practicality. Okay. So one cup is being poured onto the water and one's being poured onto the earth. Okay. The earth is very practical. The water is very spiritual. Okay. But what do these both have in common? The pouring out of the cups. Okay. Which is, it's temperance. It's heart healing. Okay. Temperance did come out in reverse. To me, what that says is that you're just feeling a little impatient right now and you're ready to move forward to the next thing. Like I said, you're ready to move forward to the next thing. But this Fool, you're not looking at some information that's very important to you guys. Why did that come out right there? You're not looking at some information that's very important to you. You're trying to create this mission objective, plan your plan where you want to move from here, how you want to move forward from here. And Spirit's not letting you. The universe is not opening up for you at this time because it's trying to call your attention to the leak in the ceiling. So the fact you have emotions that need to be addressed and listened to, all right? Because what that's going to do is keep you from having to feel any sort of that, like, you're not going to have to relive that pain again, all right? These are really thick cards, so they're hard for me to shuffle. Thanks for your patience, guys. All right. Show me the 7 of Cups, pretty please. Ooh, 5 of Cups reversed, the Queen of Swords. Somebody got their eye on somebody. Whoa. Pause. They're telling me this guy's all the same guy. These are spirit. These are angel, by the way. Okay? Yeah, those are not people. This is people. This is people. This is the same guy. This is somebody on their mind. Ooh, and the Knight of Swords is looking at her. Remember how we had the Knight of Swords on the bottom of the deck? That's why his sword is all bloody. Mm-hmm. Yes. So somebody, oh shit. Okay. Okay. So somebody is thinking back on the past and their interactions with somebody who they're perceiving as the Queen of Swords. Okay. The reason they're perceiving this person as the Queen of Swords is because they are in their Knight of Swords energy. Remember, she was underneath here. Okay. All right. Okay. This is a realization that something that somebody else was trying to tell you, you did not want to accept. You don't want to accept. You think that they're wrong, and you think that they're maybe even a little bitchy about it. But they're trying to just be like, look, I think you need to understand this truth. And you're like, I'm calling your truth fantasy. Because I don't want to look at it. It's not in alignment with where I think I'm going. But you cannot get over this energy. Okay, so this right here is even the way that this is coming to this Fool energy, like this through this cloud space. He really wants to move forward without having to look back at this truth. And having to go back and pick up the cups, pick up the pieces from something in the past. Somebody tried to speak a truth to him. And that's what like his sword is all bloody. Okay. He has been stuck in energy. This is the same guy who's on the boat. Okay. Stuck in this energy where he doesn't want to accept. He don't want to look at the way that his feelings feel, because his feelings, like I said, feelings have data, you guys. The data that your feelings are going to deliver to you is you kind of feel like a dick. I'm so sorry. I don't know how else to say that, but you guys are Scorpios. You're going to understand that language. What? Remember I said you're seeing her as the Queen of Swords, because you're in this Swords energy. When you move into this water energy, you'll see her as the Queen of Cups. Ace of Wands, this is a new energy, and you guys, this 2 of 3, ooh. Man, they showed me the 2 of Cups earlier. 2 of Cups plus 3 of Cups is the 5 of Cups. You, okay, this is you. Ooh, and there's an Ace of Coins, all right? This is once the healing has happened, being able to see this from a higher perspective. And all that you really have to do in order to do the healing, stop listening to the swords and start listening to the water. Stop listening to the data that's being streamed in from your underground CIA lab 2021, whatever you guys got going on under there. And just start feeling your feelings about it. Okay? This is a shift from an air energy into a water energy. This does go here. You're right. And the Ace of Coins on the bottom means there's a potential for just like a whole new opportunity. A whole new something can be built out of this situation. We got the Knight of Swords again. Okay. Yes, I love this. Yes, there's a 9 of Cups under there. And yes, there's an Empress too. Stop it, you guys. The Lovers. Okay. For some of you guys, you are the Knight of Swords. You are looking at this Queen of Swords energy and kind of like, honestly, in the beginning, thinking that she's kind of a bitch. I feel like this is somebody from your past who spoke a truth to you that you did not want to confront. But now, because you looked at it with your sword, you examined the entire situation with your sword, just the facts, just the data. And you're like, yep. That philosophy, that theory, that doesn't check out. She was wrong. She's a Queen of Swords upright. She's wrong. And this doesn't even have to be a feminine energy. It's just like that's what's in the card. What's being represented by the queens here. But if you stopped and looked at everything from the perspective of your feelings, you will have empathy for where she was coming from. And you're actually going to begin to realize that she was right. Okay, and that's going to heal the relationship. And I'm not going to say like completely right, but whatever truth you've been trying to ignore, it's been easy for you to ignore as long as you stay in your swords space. But once you move into your emotional space, Scorpio, that's when the feelings that feel that they don't feel good are going to happen. But you guys, baby dolls, that's shadow work. You get in there, you shine the light on it, and you get out of there. Okay? You got to do the healing. You got to listen to your heart. Okay? Because your solar plexus and your throat chakra, your will and your truth, they're not in alignment right now. And I think if you really sit yourself down and think about that, you'll understand that I'm right. The healing the heart is the key to that. All right? I love you guys so much. I wish you nothing but the best. Hit that like button if this reading resonated with you, and if you need more guidance and information, you guys, please contact me at the methods below and book a personal with me. Okay, I love you lots. Take really good care of yourselves, and most of all, take good care of your heart, Scorpios. Thanks.